beautiful souls, it's Marilla. Today I'm going to talk about something that we all suffer from at some point in our life, and we suffer severe consequences, especially women, don't we? I'm talking about the fact of not being able to say no. And I'm also going to give you some tips on how to learn to be assertive and therefore be able to say no. What does it mean to be assertive? You are assertive when you can express your positive or negative ideas and your true feelings directly, with honesty and transparency. You are assertive when you recognize your rights and beliefs, and at the same time you respect others' rights and beliefs. You are assertive when you take responsibility for your actions without blaming or judging the other. All this means that you can freely express your idea and take your own decisions, and it also means that you are able to say no when you don't like a situation or a request. However, some people always give in for several reasons, education, environments, and so on, to the point of breaking themselves. How come? Because they failed to learn how to say no. Okay, we have to be understanding and to be able to adapt to others. In other words, we need to be flexible, and that's fine. But if we always put others' needs above our own, we are not taking care of ourselves. We don't respect ourselves, and eventually we will damage our true self. So what we need to do is to prioritize our needs, our feelings, and our thoughts. So what are the consequences of not being able to say no? You become invisible to yourself, and the people around you, your spouse, your friends, your boss, even your children, think that they have the right to decide for you. And when this happens, your self-esteem diminishes, and you feel lonely, you feel like a failure, and you become a victim of yourself. So, how do you learn to say no? Here are 3 tips for you. First of all, stop being afraid of criticism. No one will ever agree on everything you do or say. So stop caring about others' opinion. They have their opinion and you have your own, right? You don't need to be accepted all the times. You are what you are, right? So just be yourself and decide according to your needs and your feelings and your thought. The people really love you, will respect you anyway, and critics will always be there. It's up to you not to decide to listen to them, okay? Number 2, visualize yourself in stressful situations. You know that it's hard for you to say no, right? So visualize yourself in that situation when somebody will ask for something that you don't like or you don't want to do. So train yourself. Imagine yourself in that situation. Imagine the question. Get ready for the answer and be prepared to answer in that way. When it really comes, when that thing really happens, then you will be more relaxed because you have been training yourself and you will be ready to say no. tip number 3, you don't need to give many explanations. You don't need to justify yourself for your decisions, right? Always be sincere and polite and kind. Kindness is crucial, isn't it? Just say what you really think. I'm sorry, I cannot do that, or I think or I feel it's not fair. That's it, no more explanations. Otherwise, the other person will continue pressing on you and will use your weakness to force you to say yes. So, in conclusion, what you really need to do is to stop overthinking and start loving yourself a bit more. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Sending love. Ciao.